Good morning, students. Today I'm going to teach you the principle of hologram recording. So here I'll teach you the working principle of how the recording is done in holography. Okay, so here the diagram shows the hologram recording. So first we'll see the object. So this is the object to be recorded. Okay, so this object is illuminated by the coherent light source. That means the laser source. Okay, so the laser source is illuminated towards the object. Okay, so here we have a beam splitter. So basically the purpose of beam splitter is to divide the beam into two. Okay, so this beam splitter divides this coherent laser source, that is the laser light, into two. So first part, it is the first beam, it is directly. So this is the beam splitter. Okay, so the first part is actually directly moving towards the object. Because of this beam is called illuminating beam, and after striking the object, it will be again reflected towards the recording plate. It is called as film plate. Okay, so because of that, this path is called the object beam. Okay, so after beam splitter, we have a light beam which is called illuminating beam, and after reflection, it is directed towards the film plate or recording plate. Because of that, it is called as object beam. Okay, so this is the first part of the beam. Okay, and the second part of the beam splitters divides the beam into two parts. The second part, actually I have shown in the dotted line. So the second part is after striking here, it will be splitted like this. So it will be moving towards, so the two ends will be moving towards the plane mirror, and after hitting the plane mirror, it will be reflected towards the recording plate. Okay, so this is the second beam. Okay, so this beam, it is not actually in contact with the object beam, and this beam is also called as reference beam, because for reference purpose we use this beam. Okay, so the second beam is called reference beam. The first beam is called illuminating beam or object beam. Okay, so both the beams will be again falls on the film plate or the recording plate. Okay, so basically the film is made up of Kodak sodium 253 material. Okay, all right. So this is the actual principle of this. Okay. Now let's see the condition. So in order to have a better holographic recording, we should have, follow a four important condition. The first condition is as I said, after beam splitting, it will be split into two, right? So the first beam, which is illuminating plus object beam, okay, the length of illuminating plus object should be equal to the length of this reference beam. Okay, clear? So both should be equal. So after beam splitter, we have two beams. So both the beams should have equal length. Then only our recording will be good. Okay, and the second condition is still. That means all the optical components like the beam splitter, the source, the recording plate, everything should be still. Still means motionless. Okay, and the third one is the object should be completely illuminated by the laser source. Okay, there shouldn't be any other light source surrounding it, and it should be completely illuminated with laser source. Okay, so that is the third condition, and the last condition is, the fourth condition is, the plate should have a high resolution plate. It should be a high resolution and high sensitivity plate. Okay, then only the recording will be perfect. Okay, now let's see the reconstructing and viewing the holographic image. So in the previous step, we have recorded the hologram. So that is the hologram. So this is the hologram. So how the recorded image can be viewed? Okay. So this is the diagram that shows the reconstruction. So here the hologram is actually illuminated by either laser source or any other sodium light source. Okay, so the laser source should be the laser source or any sodium light should be illuminated towards the hologram. Okay, but the illumination angle should be same as that of the recording. Okay, so when we recorded the hologram, in what angle we have illuminated, the same angle should be followed in reconstruction also. So once the laser beam is illuminated, the hologram is adjusted in order to achieve the same angle to get the correct image. Okay, so once the angle is achieved, once the same angle with the recording angle is achieved, what will happen? We'll get the reconstructed image. So this image can be viewed by a normal eye. Okay, so in order to have a good holographic reconstruction, we should have we should follow two conditions. Okay, so the first condition is the reference source. So this is the reconstructed source. It should be in the same position, okay, as the recorded one. Okay, during the recording time, in what position the laser source is placed, in the same position we should place the reconstructed source also. Okay, so then only we can achieve a good reconstruction. Okay, and the second condition is the hologram should be in the correct position. As I already said, the hologram should be adjusted to anywhere in order to achieve the same angle. Okay, so this holography is useful in many applications. So it is very much useful in data storage, because it is a valuable or a reliable method in storing informations. And the second advantage is it is very much useful for character recognition, and it is also useful in finding or identification of fingerprints also. Okay, and the next is it is useful in non-destructive testing. That means non-destructive means without affecting the workpiece, the testing is done. So in non-destructive testing also, holography is very much useful, like identifying the stress in pipe fitting, finding stress point in wheel, finding any vibrations, presence of vibration in the material fittings, everything. And also the last and the most important thing is this holography. It is used for printing or preparing photographic mask that is used for fabrication of ICs and all that we might have known about it. So for fabrication of ICs, some photo etching should be done. So for etching the substrate, some photographic mask are used. So that mask is prepared by using the holography method. Okay.